Let's get you the Champions League results from last night, and holders Real Madrid were stunned by Lille, falling to their first defeat since May 2023. Yes, a first-half penalty earned Lille a shock 1-0 home victory over Real Madrid in the Champions League group phase on Wednesday, ending the 15 times European Cup winners' 14-game unbeaten run in the competition. Jonathan David converted from the spot 3 minutes into first-half stoppage time to hand Real, who had not lost in their previous 36 matches in all competitions, their first defeat since January. The result put League One side Lille on 3 points from 2 games in the new format of Europe's premier club competition. Real, who won their opening match against VfB Stuttgart, are also on 3 points. Carlo Ancelotti's side started with Kylian Mbappe, who joined from League One champions Paris Saint-Germain in June, on the bench after the France captain picked up a muscle injury last week. Real's Vinicius Jr. had the first chance with a low shot in the 6th minute as the visitors controlled the pace, and the second came when Endrick's close-range attempt was blocked by Lucas Chevalier. Lille went close to opening the scoring after 26 minutes when Andre Lunin made a spectacular double save to deny David, first from the forward's header, then by tipping away the Canadians' follow-up shot. Their relentless pressure paid off in stoppage time when Eduardo Camavinga handled Eden Zegrova's free kick. A VAR review ensued and David confidently converted the resulting penalty. The hosts continued to apply pressure in the second half, refusing to sit back and wait as Real enjoyed possession, cutting off the supply to England midfielder Jude Bellingham. Ancelotti sent Mbappe and Luka Modric on to replace Endrick and Eder Militao, but Lille survived a late Real onslaught to hang on for the victory. This was a big one. Aston Villa beat Bayern Munich 1-0 in their Champions League match on Wednesday thanks to a brilliant late John Duran goal as the hosts celebrated in style their first home game in Europe's elite club competition for 41 years. With the Germans dominating possession but squandering chances, Duran ran onto a high ball in the 79th minute. He spotted goalkeeper Manuel Neuer off his line and scooped the ball over him to send Villa Park into delirium. It was the 20-year-old Colombian striker's 5th goal from the bench this season after 4 in the Premier League. Villa goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez, whose saves also played a vital part in securing victory, praised his teammate and said he's an excellent substitute. The first time he touched the ball, he chipped Neuer, one of the most beautiful goals in history. The win was a throwback to one of Villa's most glorious days when they beat Bayern to lift the European Cup in 1982. This is after 41 years now for Aston Villa. Duran's goal came against the run of play as the visitors enjoyed 2/3 of possession and the best chances, but they found World Cup winning goalkeeper Martinez at his best. In the first half, the Argentine saved a Harry Kane bullet header, though the striker was later ruled offside, then tipped over a shot from Michael Olise. At the death, with Bayern pressing for an equalizer, Martinez dived athletically to stop a goal-bound Kane header again, drawing a roar almost as loud as the goal. The result gave Villa 2 wins out of 2 in the new 36-team league phase of the Champions League after a first victory 3-0 at Switzerland's Young Boys. Bayern, 6 times European champions, began their campaign with a win and a defeat after their opening 9-2 thrashing of Dinamo Zagreb. Before Duran's match winner, Villa thought they'd taken the lead and made Bayern pay for missed chances in the first half, and Pau Torres tapped home during a melee in front of goal, but his effort was ruled out for an earlier offside by teammate Jacob Ramsey. That left Duran to take the hero's role, and that's exactly what he did. His fellow striker Morgan Rogers had this to say about him. He said, "When he came to the club, I didn't have a clue. He was 20. The way he plays, he's such a handful for defenders when he comes in with all that energy. He knows he will get that chance and he backs himself 100%. Now that's what you call a super sub." Let's move on then to the other big game from the night. Mohamed Salah and Alexis McAllister helped Liverpool register their first win at home under Arne Slot in the Champions League as they beat Italian side Bologna, which is their second win in this competition. A rousing atmosphere greeted Slot and his players in their first game at Anfield in Europe's top competition after a year away. Slot's men had beaten AC Milan 3-1 away in their opener, and Liverpool did not disappoint, with Alexis McAllister scoring in the 11th minute, tapping in Salah's pinpoint cross from close range. Bologna did make a game of it, however, and there was an element of relief around Anfield when Salah blasted home the winner in the 75th minute. McAllister's first goal of the season came less than 2 minutes after Bologna's Tees Dalinga slotted the ball past Alisson, but his effort was disallowed for offside. Liverpool were denied a second goal in the 70th minute of an entertaining night when Darwin Nunez sprinted onto a pass before calmly firing home past Lucas Korosky, but the Uruguayan was flagged for offside. After narrowly missing several scoring chances, Reds talisman Mo Salah finally connected, touching the ball past Juan Miranda before curling a rocket into the top corner. Moments before his goal, the 32-year-old Salah had fired just wide, holding his head in frustration. But then he scored for his team. While Liverpool dominated much of the night, Bologna were not without their chances. They recorded 12 shots to Liverpool's 9. Dan Ndoye hit the post in the first half, and then seconds later, Alisson was forced to dive to stop Kasper Urbinski's shot. The victory propelled Liverpool to 5th in the new 36-team league phase, with the top 8 teams automatically qualifying for the last 16. Bologna are 26th with a point after they open with a 0-0 draw against Shakhtar Donetsk. It was the 8th win in 9 games across all competitions for Slot since he replaced Jurgen Klopp. They currently top the Premier League table, a point ahead of Manchester City and Arsenal. Things are getting excited, not just in Champions League but also in Premier League. That's it.